Yo, what's good? It's your boy TRNT, and I'm back one more again. This time I'm back with a single reaction to Quavo, Without You. This is his dedication song to his brother Takeoff. Let's say RIP Takeoff. Please spam the comments with RIP Takeoff. But anywho, I'm about to listen to this song, you know what I'm saying? Unlike other YouTubers and reactors, I'm not going to pause the song. I'm not going to talk during the song. We're going to take it in on some respectful stuff. I take it in anyway, and at the end, I give my commentary. So stay tuned to the end, because we're going to really break it down, and we're going to talk about this. I just woke up to him dropping his music, so let's talk about it, man. RIP Takeoff, Quavo, Without You. Let's get it.
Getting your fucking panties all in a bunch and making reaction vids. I hate you niggas that make reaction vids.
Without You.
Hear me say your lie. Tears rolling down my eyes. Can't tell how many times I cried. Can't tell how many times I cried. Days ain't the same without you. No, I don't know if I'm the same without you. Remember the days we smoking blunts together. Remember the days we rock that cool with each other. Remember the days we have our shit together. On the north side times were hard, but them days was better. I wish I had a time machine, just so you can take a ride with me. I miss just how you smile at me. I'll give you into infinity. I wish I had a time machine, yes sir, so you can take a ride with me. Wrap my arms around and hold you tight, feel, so you can never say goodbye to me. Out in the galaxy, up in the stars, over the universe, it's bigger than more. See you in heaven, see you in heaven. When I see you in heaven, I'ma be with my dog. Out in the galaxy, up in the stars, over the universe, it's bigger than more. I see you in heaven, see you in heaven. When I see you in heaven, I'ma be with my dog. I don't know if I'm the same without you. I'm not the same. It ain't no gang without you. It ain't no gang. Birthdays ain't the same without you. No. Christmas ain't the same without you. No. I'ma represent your name when it's about you. I'm one of God that I can love without you. It's hard to see mama love without you. Mama. It's hard to see mama love without you. Mama love. Out in the galaxy, up in the stars, over the universe, it's bigger than more. See you in heaven, see you in heaven. When I see you in heaven, I'll be with my dog. Out
Hey man, say man, that's Quavo Without You, bro. Dedicated to Takeoff, and I'm not even gonna have y'all waiting that long. We gonna talk about it, but how important this song is, y'all know I'm gonna have to give it a 10 because this is a very important song. We been speculating how Quavo felt. You know what I'm saying? We already know he felt sad and miserable. Ain't nobody can feel what Quavo is feeling because he grew up with Takeoff. This wasn't just a band member that he just met growing up or coming up. He grew up with this dude, and I actually had a childhood best friend that was had a nephew that was around his same age. They was like a year apart. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all from the hood, it'd be like, you don't even gotta be from the hood. It's situations like that when people have an older sister that's grown and she end up having kids when you still a kid, and y'all end up growing together like brothers. So they more than uncle and nephew. They like brothers, you know what I'm saying? And it was just bad timing because they just released the album, you know what I mean, together. And it was a dope album. They was doing promotion, running around everywhere. And I reacted to the whole album. So if y'all want to see my reaction, go just type in Liltrentmusik and Quavo and Takeoff. Y'all see my reactions to that Infinity Links album. But they was running around doing, they became a duo. And Offset was doing his own thing, but we wanted them to come back. We felt like they was going to eventually come back. And on this Halloween of 2022, we lost Takeoff. And not only we lost them in my city, you dig? And I'm not trying to make this about me, but something didn't feel right on that night anyway. I was in Houston. I actually passed by that bowling alley that night. You know what I'm saying? Because the Houston Astros was in the World Series. It was Game 3. They was supposed to play Game 3 in Philly. And they was supposed to have a watch party for the Houston Astros fans in downtown at the Minute Maid Park, which got postponed because it rained in Philly. So when I went down there, it was a blank trip. So everything that happened to, like, just in my personal life on October 31st wasn't going good that night. The thing got canceled. The Astros game got canceled. I got pulled over by police. I was supposed to make a little money move which failed. I was supposed to go to a club that night, which was promoting. They was open. Then I get there, they was closed. So it was so much stuff going on that night. I was like, fuck it, man. It's too much. Ain't nothing going right tonight. So I was like, fuck it, let me go home. So on the way home, I passed by there. And if you pass by that bowling alley, it wasn't no peak. It wasn't nobody really outside. They was at a private event. And it must have been on the inside. But when I passed by, it was nothing going on. I came home like I am now, reacted to some music, caught a vibe. And I woke up to the sad news that Takeoff was dead. You know what I'm saying? Not only he was dead, he died here in Houston. And there's a lot of speculation on who fault it was, who killed Takeoff. I'm going to let all the other internet people cover that. And shout out to my boys, Identical, bro. That's the only two people that I've been watching like cover this Takeoff death situation on a real note. And everything they've been saying is right. And I also woke up today with the news that they just released DJ Pat, the alleged killer of Takeoff, and everything Identical been saying was on some real shit. They know what's going on. Like they paying attention. But y'all go shout out, y'all go check out Identical if y'all want the full breakdown of that situation. Now let's talk about this song, bro. This song, the reason why I'm straight up giving it a 10, because it's a dedication song, and we already know Quavo felt sorry, but we didn't know if Quavo was gonna ever pop back out. We recently seen Offset pop out. And even though I feel like Offset didn't want to pop out, but he probably already was booked. and had shows, and he gotta continue getting money. So he did his shows, but he put out messages like, I don't feel right. This ain't right. I don't feel right. And then the fact that it happened during a time they wasn't together. I honestly feel like if they was together, Takeoff would still be here. For the simple fact, when they used to roll One Deep, Offset was the one who made, you know what I'm saying? He used to check motherfuckers first on some real stuff. Offset, we seen videos where he dodging off, flying out the stage, you know what I'm saying? Offset would have protected him, but at the same time, we never know what would have happened. Offset could have got hit. Anybody could have got hit. Quavo could have got hit. They both, all of them could have got hit. You know what I'm saying? And it makes the city look bad because everybody, you know what I'm saying, when they talk about Mob Ties and Jay Prince Jr., we looked at him like, oh, he be looking out for rappers. This before the Takeoffs and the other person's situation. But if you talk shit about Houston and you come to Houston, you will get dealt with accordingly, depending on, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, they was looking out for rappers until tear down. So a lot of people blaming Mob Ties. A lot of people blaming Lil Cam. They say Lil Cam was hating on them for years, and he was at the bowling alley where they was at. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't been in that situation. Shout out to Sauce Walka, because I just reacted to his latest album, Ghetto Gospel 3. Y'all go check that out if y'all some Sauce Walka fan. But even Sauce Walka had something to say, like, if Takeoff and them was with him, he would have probably still been alive. And I believe that to be kind of true, because when Takeoff and the Migos used to come out here in Houston, they used to fuck with TSF hard. Like the Sauce Twins and the Migos used to kick it hard. Like they used to be at the Waffle House where I used to live, and they was just tight. They just moved different. But this time they put their trust in not only in my city, but in a group from my city, and we lost a young legend. And anybody who said Takeoff is not a legend, or I remember they was hating on Amigos and Takeoff Flow and all the all the little fun and jokes that they had on Amigos. Y'all gotta admit that the Migos is some young legends, and the reason why I say that, they lasted 10 years in the game. It's hard to last 10 years in the game. A lot of people had seasons in this hip hop stuff, and the seasons don't last long. Most people have a hot 2 years and then they just float. But the Migos, I remember hearing them in 2012 and 2013. That's when they first really popped. They probably been making music, but when I first heard them, 2012, 2013. Now it's 2022 going into 2023. They made their 10 years. And not only just staying afloat, they had bangers every year, every other year. You know what I'm saying? They didn't take long breaks. They was on fire, you know what I'm saying? And they was spitting like they some young legends. They was doing numbers, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people looked up to them. Even, now I'm not saying I look up to them because they was a little younger than me. Takeoff was 28, 29, 28 really. And I'm 33. I'm 5 years older than them. But when I hang out with my niggas, when we go out to the club, I got some niggas with dreads, and if I do go with niggas, it might be 3 of us, and they used to joke and call us the Migos. You know what I'm saying? All the glasses that the Migos used to wear, especially Takeoff, I used to wear them all the time. If I go out to the club, I like wearing glasses and shades. So I used to get that, oh, you Takeoff. I get T-Pain, Marshawn Lynch, all them other jokes, T-Grizzly, I heard all that stuff. But when they used to call me and my partners the Migos, we took it as a compliment because a lot of people didn't even realize we was from Houston. People be thinking, oh, y'all, you must be from Florida. You must be from Atlanta. Some people, you must be from L.A., New York. I was never looked at like the typical Houston dude. But anywho, it's just sad to say that he not going to be here to contribute to our music no more. And then we got a send our prayers to his family, because they the really ones that's gonna hurt. They gotta live. We all gotta live without him, but the fact that he was very important. He was very important to the culture. And this song right here, if Quavo do ever step out and perform again, I believe this will be his closing song. He will probably perform his solo records. He'll probably do some group records, and he'll close the show out with doing this tribute to Takeoff. And it's probably more tributes to come, you dig, because Takeoff meant that much. And Quavo and Takeoff was like this even when I heard the Migos. I thought they was just a duo before I even knew Offset, because Offset was in jail when they got introduced to us. But this is a sad situation, man, and you kind of want to cry. Seeing Quavo in the video, it looked like he want to cry. He just kept his eyes closed. You had P in the background. He letting y'all know his family still. We still looking forward to Offset linking back up with Quavo so they could, you know what I'm saying, at least give us one more Migos project. Cause I know the way these new artists working, they got Takeoff probably got some a lot of unreleased songs by himself, and he probably got some Migos songs that's unreleased, so they could put out some good albums after he, like, you know what they call prosperous. I don't know the name of it, but the albums they release after the person die, they probably got about a good 3 of them ready. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, man, tell me what y'all think about this song, man. What y'all think about this whole situation? And spam my comments with RP Takeoff. Even if y'all want to grade it, I'm going to give it a 10. Y'all could feel to grade it. If y'all don't like the song, let me know if y'all don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But tell me y'all opinion. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to respond to every comment. But like I said, I'm going to give it a 10. RP Takeoff. Let's pray for Quavo. Let's pray for Offset, the Migos, QC, Mama, you know what I'm saying, and Atlanta. And I hope this don't start a Atlanta versus Houston war. I hope that from a Houston dude, we fucks with Atlanta, we fucks with the Migos, and I know Atlanta fucks with us. And don't let this stop y'all from coming to Houston. Let's just move accordingly, y'all. If y'all don't want to fuck with Mob Ties, I respect that. Fuck them. Like, I ain't fucking with them right now. You know what I'm saying? But, man, dog, tell me what y'all think, man. It's sad, bro. Good night, y'all.